Hi, Johnson.
Yeah. So Neil, today I think it's just the focus is on how does the next 2 quarters look like? I think you have more clarity in your product lines, in your approaches. So it's more let's for us to draft it so that whomever we are bringing next in terms of connect, etc., would be more focused to help you in your next 2 quarters plan, wherever we can help. Right. Before that, just wanted to know, were you able to follow up with Mulay sir after that?
No, Johnson, I think I had sent you that document to you, right? You had
Yeah.
told that
Yeah, but
whenever
I
he
was
is
hoping
available.
that you guys will follow up with him in Bangalore.
No, the last discussion was once, I mean, I'm back to Bangalore right now,
Ah,
so that you'll facilitate, because he has not shared his correct or anything, that you have sent his document and we would facilitate one meeting. So if
okay.
I can share his coordinate, I can follow up with him.
Yeah. So he's in Meghalaya
Okay.
for this week. So he'll
Yeah.
come probably 15, 16, 17th. So I can coordinate again, set up a meeting in Bangalore. You guys
Yeah.
can meet and see how you can, or maybe you can even ask him for his connects. That way also it can be helpful.
Sure, sure. So once if I get to meet him in person, then I can take it ahead
Yeah.
from there. Yeah.
You're there during that time, is it, in Bangalore?
Yeah, yeah, I'm there in Bangalore.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, just from a timeline point of view, Kevin, so what do you foresee as next to, I mean, depending upon your traction that you have right now and the kind of clients that you are getting right now. So, what do you foresee as a 2 quarters exercise for yourself, for your team?
Uh, that is part of the BOLPU program.
No, no. I'm just
Uh,
saying in general. So what we are trying to see is going further. So
okay.
for us, the exercise was the first 2 months. We align a lot of things, probably in packaging, branding,
Mhm.
core product offerings. If there is confusions anywhere, etc.
Mhm.
So the next couple of months is more about giving you visibility, so that we package it in the right way. So we are trying to see whether we can create contents of you, use all our channels to broadcast, bring ITBT, and then use their channels also to broadcast startups that are part of BOLPU. So we are using those approaches. So
Yeah.
all these efforts are aligned to what you want as a goal to achieve in the next 2 quarters.
Sure.
Yeah.
Sure. Johnson, so for me, ultimately, right now, given, I mean, you have seen our product, right? I mean, we are at a mature stage and we are trying to acquire more customers. That's our goal, right? Not
Mhm.
to, I mean, product development keeps on improving,
Yeah.
but for my customer, primary goal is acquire more and more customers. So what we have is we already have a huge pipeline, whichever converted customers, we try to build them wherever certain cases, but try to get more visibility, try to reach out to more customers, right? This is the
Okay.
major part. And also what as a supporting thing, because most of our clients are government customers, the first question then comes out to like, okay, I want to work with you, how can I enable you to, how can I give the project? That's where the comes, like more about tenders and all. And in order to solve that, what we try to do is, again, we have partnered with so many PSUs, but PSUs have certain limitations. And recently we have kind of gotten almost closed with NIT, because recently what we have found in our experience is it is way easier for especially district collectors or even a state government to give a project on nomination to an institute compared to even going to a PSU, because institute is a national, it's seen as a neutral party. And this model is right now is already successful across IAC, FSID, via which I know some startups who have taken up projects via FSID, because people give projects to IAC directly. Similarly at IIT. So I'm trying to replicate something at NIT Karnataka. So the first step of which included some presentations last week at NIT Karnataka to get incubated at a step. But again, I personally within Zappal, I'm trying to get these kind of partners via whom I can take the project. One is obviously get the visibility, right? So right now, my for the next let's say even 1 quarter, if you ask me, one is I have a pipeline of customers, try to close them. But if possible, especially I want to reach out to as many collectors or even the state department across the northern states for my land record system. That is my biggest next 2 quarters of target market, right? So where probably connects of BOLPU can help me out. I can give the specifics whom I want to reach out. And
Okay.
secondly, right now, one is NIT Karnataka, and second is a part of government of Karnataka. There is a COE called Cyber Security COE, which was done
Yeah.
by Priyanka. So I was part of I was one of the second cohort member of COE. So via them, I'm trying to explore a model whereby since I'm already a part of the COE, because COE can take up projects. They're government of enterprise. They can take projects from government of Karnataka, and it specializes in cybersecurity. So that is something I'm trying to establish. It's partner model with these government entities for the next 2 quarters.
Okay, through Center of Excellencies.
Yeah,
So
center
have
of excellence. Yeah.
yeah, have you explored other Center of Excellencies that the government has set up?
No, not right now. See, for me, the best case center of excellence is there are a lot of center of excellences, right? One is there is a blockchain center of excellence itself, IIT
Mm,
Kanpur.
mm,
But again, there are some native startups. They don't encourage anybody from others, right? And apart from that, there is no other blockchain center of excellence. There is one in Bangalore, but it is from NIC. We have tried exploring with them, but they are not open to it. They want to do it by themselves or their vendors. It is not a partnership model that they want to look at. And the third nearest that I saw was this blockchain center of excellence for cybersecurity, where we have a connect. So this is where
mm.
I'm trying to push my case. I know
Again, when you
some
said so you are using them as a approach to get into blockchain projects with PSUs.
with government entities, Let's say, for example, DC of one district wants to give us a project for 3 CR. So
Mm,
for him to circumvent tender, right, he can directly give a project to these center of excellences, or let's say NIT, and in turn, NIT Kerala Center of Excellence gives us, let's say, 90% of the project, 85% of the project.
got it. Otherwise, they will have to go with the tender process and then you'll have to bid.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, that is there. That is a regular route. We do that, right? And even if we craft the tender as well, at times there are possibilities whereby you lose the tender because of unforeseen situation. We want to avoid.
Mm,
And what I've seen, especially IS officers, is if you give them a way out of tender, they would like to work if there is a
mm,
legal way out, right? So we just
mm.
have to help them out.
Okay.
Similar
Okay.
case we have seen in Rajasthan.
Okay. So this Center of Excellency in Bangalore, you have connects.
Yeah, I'm initiate. Yeah, I have connects.
Okay. So do you need any help in those areas?
This Wednesday itself, I have a meeting with them, but it is
Uh,
obviously not with the heads of the department, but somewhere in the mid-level manager.
Yes.
ISC. They are also incubated in IS,
Acha, okay.
CEO. Yeah. So I
Okay.
have a meeting scheduled. So based on that, I will probably reach out to you in case we need any other help. To
So these
streamline.
Center of Excellencies are handled by KDEM.
This is by
Implementation.
kids,
Yeah.
I think.
So both of these organizations, there are some mutual,
Hmm.
execution areas also. So you
Yeah.
can explore either of them. In kids, whom are you talking to?
No, I'm directly talking to the COE itself right now. So there is a person called as Kumar.
Okay.
Shivaling.
Okay.
With whom right now he's at the director level, and this
Okay.
decision has to be taken at the COE level. No need to include any kids or KDN because this is a
Okay.
Section 8 company. The Section 8
Got
itself
it.
has a governance. Yeah.
Got it. Got it. Fine. Fine.
Yeah.
Okay. And the other way to get into government projects is also through KITS and KDEM.
Yeah.
So you're an Elevate winner also, right?
Yeah.
So as a part of the Elevate's ongoing exercise, there is also provision for you to take government projects directly as a Elevate winner. So you can use
Okay.
that also as a route to get into government projects, which can be a part of KITS and KDEM. KITS and KDEM would, help you get into procurement and sourcing inside.
Okay. I was not
So
aware of. Irrespective of the project.
sorry, irrespective. Yeah.
Irrespective.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, 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 yeah. So that's one of the things that they would like to, boast about in their manifesto. That these many startups
Okay.
which are Elevate winners have also got government projects. It is one of the paragraphs in the policy.
Okay.
Yeah, so you can use that also. So what we can do is I'll connect you to in KDM, I'll connect you to Bharat.
Okay.
Yeah. Just remind me. So if you're going to Bangalore, you let me know when you're going. I'll set up a meeting for you in HSR layout. You can go to KDM's office. Bharat is a good friend, so you can talk to him and then you can tell him what are your challenges. So you can see whether that aligns to what you're trying to do in the next quarter.
Sure.
Okay.
Sure. I'm in Bangalore itself, Johnson, for the next 2
Acha,
months.
okay, fine. So okay, then I'll set up this meeting with the Bharat. You can just straight away talk to him.
Sure.
Incidentally, I think ITBT minister will come probably next month. Both of these ministers, with who Sudhakar and Sharan Prakash Patil will be there in our campus on
Okay.
22nd and 23rd. So
Okay.
if you feel that there is something to do with skill or higher education, any areas that you want to explore, on that day you can come down. I can give you some slot to talk to them.
Campus where?
In my campus, Sayadri.
Sayal.
Yeah, so there
Okay.
is one
Sure.
inauguration happening here.
Sure.
On 23rd, Sharan Prakash Patil is coming. On 22nd, Sudhakar MC Sudhakar sir is coming. So both of them will be there in the campus. Even during
Sure.
that time, there are other industries who are coming. So, most likely, if you feel that is aligning, you can put that also in your timeline.
Sure.
Okay. Uh, Yeah. Okay. So this one target group that you have spoken about is land records and revenue departments, which usually come under collector. Okay. In Bangalore, that
Collector, and sometimes if sometimes they want to do it directly at the state government level itself. So director of land records. So
okay.
yeah.
So I mean, right now, it seems like Mullai Muhilan itself is like the go-to person right now in Bangalore.
In Karnataka. Yeah.
Yeah. And next is obviously the BBMP commissioner, which I think will be a little difficult for you to get into because they themselves don't want anything to digitize because of the scale of corruption. But that man is good. So we can look into that as well. So if you are particular about BBMP, there also you can look into it. Okay. So, but Mullah is your first reference, and he usually gives time, and then he will be able to talk. Just that his the timings need to align.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is one, but I'll get you through. Maybe I have to meet him in the next week. So once he comes back from Meghalaya, I will ask you for a slot.
Sure.
Yeah, just write that time. So keep that in mind. Okay, second target group that you spoke about is within the government projects. We'll talk to Bharat and keep it. Just talk to him again, so that would be relatively easier within the.
Sure.
Okay. I will connect you to, but you want, so in North, when you said, how are you approaching right now? What is your, right now you're going through Center of Excellences and other connects. How are you doing?
So right now what we have is we have select number of partners. But like partners meaning, within governments, every department has their internal guy, right? Who works on various consultants. So we have found, let's say, I have a consultant in Gujarat, I have a consultant in Rajasthan. So, and what they try to do is that they try to work through the network and try to get us a project, like try to get the initial interest, right? Then we pitch, let's say everything aligns, and the question of even budgeting comes, if they have budget or paid budget. Then finally comes to procurement. So procurement is again, we have to suggest, sometimes it has to unfortunately go via tenders, but they also explore whether we can do it via nomination via the states or whatnot. So this is the typical cycle that follows.
But how long is this cycle take you?
It takes minimum 6 months.
Okay. Okay. So while you are, and it can go either way, either it is yes or no, and it is usually okay. So in meantime, while you are, holding on to these big fishes, what are the other target groups that you think are relatively easy sell?
So there are a list of institutions, especially the central government ministries. For example, if I have to tell you, ICIA, there is a regulatory body for all the CAs. Right? I know they have a requirement for blockchain, but because of some initial administrative procedures, it kind of got delayed. So similar to that, I have an example of 10 departments where there are easier set. And which are sometimes these are even independent institutes as well. They can take up the decision faster. The only thing is that for them, whenever we go to them, we have to go to a very high reference. So top tier reference, usually a very senior IAS officer or a ministerial. So then they take us. Right? So if you want, I can share you a list of, already we know a list of targets we want. So it's just about getting us a good reference then. And even out of 10, 2 to 3 workout, that would be.
Okay, fine. Can do that. Just curious again, in all these cases, how many of your board members are helping you to get through the, discussions and all that?
Right now, it is just me and Neelu. Neelu sparingly, but it just has been handled by me, the entire business development.
Okay. Fine. Are there any other TGs that you're looking at?
No. So this is mainly, but right now we have made some very good strides in Kenya. We have deployed our solutions in Kenya. So, and we are just trying to do. So I think that is more dependent on us itself, and not any other people will not be able to. So we are trying to realize a lot of revenues from there and try to expand the market. Is what the other target is for us in the next quarter.
Okay. All right.
And obviously, whenever, so as you told, right? So program or your organization has a lot of networks, right? So let's say whenever something happens, it would be really helpful for us if we can broadcast it to your network so that it reaches out a lot of eyeballs. So that, let's say, for example, the recent Australian thing that I shared with you, right? In probably 3 weeks of time, this project will be inaugurated along with MITI heads, DigiLocker head at the Australian consulate. Whenever this kind of things comes out, so let's say, for example, let's say this gets a tweet from Captain itself because we are a program, or by the network within the BOLPU, this thing. So that gets a lot of eyeballs. And what we have found in our case is total number of customers that have come to us is more than the number of customers we have gone to. So whenever what we have organically done.
So let's do one thing. You send us, I mean, whenever you are there, share us the contacts. So what we'll do is we'll put through some of these channels that we have. Maybe Silicon Beach program, BOLPU, Captain's tweets, we will put it through ITBT. We'll ask the minister himself to repost it. So those things we will do. We will make it through Karge sir itself. His post is usually gains traction. So we'll do that. So whichever news you feel, because you'll get only one or two posts to do. So let me know which post you think will get you most mileage. So send me those posts. I will ask it from the ITBT department to get posted.
Sure.
Okay. So yeah. Apart from that, you did not want any connections with the tech guys because that things you are sorted.
Yeah.
Okay. And okay, so this guy. So is SIDAC useful to you?
CDAC, yeah, in a way. So CDAC is also, just for your information, they have come up with a blockchain challenge, which we have applied for. The results are due in few days. So yeah, but CDAC is useful for us.
Yeah, so SIDAC, there is one person called Ramesh, Dr. Ramesh. He's a very nice guy. I think they are from IIT Bangalore, if I'm not wrong. So maybe I'll share his connect with you, so you can reach out to him as well. He's a principal scientist, but he knows in and out of different center of excellences. He's more like a cordial guy, and I feel that all this Aadhaar and all that stack, the cyber security part and the data security part is running through these guys. So you can look into your applications, discuss with him. Maybe I can set up a call with him. His name is Dr. Ramesh. Just text him, give me a reference, tell
Sure.
I'm from Mangalore, Sahyadri.
Okay. By the way, CDAC also has a blockchain offering. They do a lot of
Yeah.
activities in blockchains.
His name is Dr. Ram. Sent you his number. Then let me give a quick call to Bharat.
He's from Mangalore itself. Is he from Mangalore also?
No. I think he's from Kolkata, if I'm not wrong. But he's settled in Bangalore.
Ramesh N, is it? Associate Director, Scientist. CDAC.
Second, 23rd New Birth Conference. Kevin?
Yeah.
Are you visiting Mangalore on 22nd? So,
I mean, I don't have any plans, but we can come for sure.
okay.
You bye. Yeah, Bharat, I will send you his number. Just talk to him. I spoke to him. He's willing to talk to you.
Sure. And we have got selected for Elevate Next as well. So we have a presentation on Wednesday. Here in Bangalore.
You have applied for the Elevate Next program also?
Yeah. For deep tech startups, right? We have got selected right now for the first round of pitching on Wednesday.
Okay, perfect. Okay, so I think these things we can help you to begin with. Then wherever we can help you in terms of
Sure.
propagating your stuff, we can do that. Again, I think end of the day, it all boils down to you are better at selling your product. Opening the doors is something we can do at least at the government level.
Sure.
Let me know that list. I will have a look at it. Whatever we can do, whatever MP's team can do, we will connect. Some of those government connects easily. He can get you inside. But some of the other things we can explore through our network as well. There are some really good folks who can help you.
Sure.
Yeah.
Sure. So Ryan, what I'll do is I'll send a list of 20 to 30. Look, and I'll categorize like the central government departments.
Yeah.
Whichever you feel, even out of 33 are positive, that is good. In out of 3, even one will be a good.
Yeah, and most likely that people like Mullai sir and all, right, and maybe Senthil also, because Senthil worked in he was the previous IS for our region, but interestingly he is more into these stuff itself, and he worked with the war room for Congress government. He got elected as an MLA in Raichur now. He's out of the bureaucracy, but he has really good connects across north as well. So let us see whether we can put you through that. So again, those small documents that you sent is good enough. Let me see whether you'll understand those. Otherwise, we can set up a meeting with you.
Sure, John.
Yeah. Okay. All the best. Yeah. I mean, we are very happy the way you're progressing, but we want your growth to also accelerate. So let us see wherever we can help. We'll definitely help.
Thanks.
Bye.